the game, cause see the boxing voice.
All right, it was Triple G rematch with Canelo. It's a big fight. Can you kind of just give your personal opinion on how Canelo, what does he have to do differently in this fight?
Well, I mean, the first fight was great. Outside, let's forget the decision. The first fight was great, and I told a lot of fans, did you enjoy the fight? And they said yes. Unanimously, everybody enjoyed the fight, regardless of who they thought won. I think what he has to do, what Canelo has to do, is leave no doubt as to who the better fighter is. And I believe, just from seeing in the years, in every fight he gets better, there's no reason to believe there's still not more room for improvement. Fight in the center of the ring. Before the first fight, one of my recommendations was, in the center of the ring, in short distance, he cannot beat you. The last 3 rounds proved that, to me and to many. In the center of the ring, off the ropes, Canelo can dominate.
A lot of people in the media believe if he fights on the front foot, he should be the favorite in that fight. Do you believe, like you were saying, if he fights more so on his front foot, more aggressively, it's going to, benefit him in a decision and or a knockout?
Absolutely. I believe that this fight will leave no doubt into who the better fighter is. I think this fight, they both learned from the first fight. They both know what each other brings. But again, defensively, Canelo knows he can make Triple G miss. Now he has to make a miss and pay.
Definitely. Great take. Now, I know you're a great matchmaker. I wanted to get your opinion on a potential fight between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. It's the fight everybody wants to see. What's your personal take on that fight?
Well, Deontay Wilder has a tough task in front of him on Saturday. He'd have to get through that Luis Ortiz first. But eventually, if he can overcome Luis Ortiz, which I'll be watching as a fan because I know Luis Ortiz and I know Deontay. They were both part of Golden Boy stable at one point. But if Deontay does come out victorious against Luis Ortiz, him and Anthony Joshua is a fight that everybody would want to watch. You got the UK against US. You got 2 big heavyweights. Personally, I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua. As much as, I did 33 of Deontay's fights, and I love Deontay, and I wish him always all the best. But I think Anthony Joshua is the real deal.
Definitely. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with. I checked Oscar De La Hoya's Twitter line. Back in November, he sent out a tweet saying that he promoted Deontay's first 33 fights, and had he still been the promoter of Deontay Wilder, if Deontay Wilder had still been under the Golden Boy banner, he would have leverage in a fight, in negotiating a fight against Joshua. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
Well, obviously, Deontay maintained undefeated. He's won his fights, defended his title. But to be the heavyweight champion, the U.S. heavyweight champion after so many years, Deontay needs a little bit more, people need to recognize him more and respect him more and admire him more and follow him more. He should be a bigger star. I mean, the heavyweight champion of the world has always been the champion of boxing. And I think, if obviously that would be the case where he's filling out arenas, and I'm not talking, I'm talking filling out arenas, leaving people outside, then obviously there's more leverage. Anthony Joshua, they're doing a tremendous job. Obviously, the UK fans are fans of their fighter, whether it's they're boxing fans, but they're fans of the individual, and they love boxing. So it's a different, it's obviously you can't compare the same, even though it's boxing. It's 2 different markets, and prices are probably a lot lower over there, but 90,000 is 90,000. Those numbers don't lie. So I think that's what gives Anthony Joshua the leverage of saying, look, this is not just a fight, but it's a huge event over here.
Definitely. And you don't have to comment on this next question, but what went wrong with Deontay? Because he did build a fan base of Latinos that are fans of his while he was under Golden Boy. Why did y'all break up, basically?
No, his contract ended. There was no breakup. Like I said, I still wish him always all the well. I wish him well, and I'm still a fan of his. Every once in a while, I send him a message wishing him luck. But his contract ended, and his management team didn't want to renew or decided to go a different route, and that's where it's at now.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
Ain't no other sight in the game, cause see the boxing voice.